Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to do section 2 of 2020's IKMC paper. Let's quickly get started. It's a 4-point problem. You get a -1 mark if your answer is incorrect, but if your answer is correct, you will get 4 points. So let's quickly get started. Question number 11. The shortest path from town A to C runs through B town. The two signposts shown are set up along this path. What distance was written on the broken sign? Okay, so you can see two posts. In one post from A till C, the distance is 2 plus 4 plus 9, which is 15. And we are looking for the shortest distance. And this sign is broken. What will be the shortest distance? So it has to be less than 15 kilometers, right? All right, so in the question, it's mentioned that you have to write the shortest path from A to C. So clearly we know that it has to be less than 15 kilometers. From A to C in post 1, the distance is 15 kilometers. Now let's count. 7 plus 4 is 11. I have to add a number here so that it is less than 15 kilometers. From the options, I can choose 3. If I choose 3, it'll be 14. Since I'm looking for the shortest distance, so I'll choose 1. So that if I add 1 to it, it is exactly equal to 12 kilometers, which is shorter than 15, and it'll be the shortest distance possible out of all the options. Let's move forward to question number 12. Anna wants to walk 5 kilometers on average each day in March. In March, how many days are there? 31 days. Okay. At bedtime on 16th March, she realizes that she had walked 95 kilometers so far. What distance does she need to walk on average for the remaining days of the month to achieve the target? So what's the target? 5 kilometers per day means 5 multiplied by 31. What do you get? 155 kilometers. So she has to achieve 155 kilometers. She has achieved 95 kilometers already. So what is left? All right. So she needs to walk for 60 kilometers in 15 days because at bedtime on 16th March, they have given you the data that she had walked 95 kilometers. So in 60 kilometers needs to be divided by 15 days, which are left. So this gives me an option equal to 4 kilometers. So option C will be the answer. Let's move forward to question number 13. Which of the following shows that you would see when the object in the diagram is viewed from the above? All right, this is the picture. And out of these options, you have to figure out which one is the view from above. Clearly, you can see that we have two black lines, and then this is a double line, and there is a gray line. Two black lines. Let's start from here. Two black lines, a double line and a gray line, and then along with the double line and gray line, we have a gray line. Okay. So can you see it here? Along with the double line and gray line, we have a gray line here. So I'll choose B. Have a look at it very carefully. This is the option that will give you the aerial view of this object. Now let's move forward to question number 14. Every pupil in a class either swims or dances or both. Swims or dances or both. 3/5 of the class swims and 3/5 of the class dances. 3 out of 5 swim and 3 out of 5 dance. 5 pupils both swim and dance. Okay. How many pupils are there in the class? Okay. You can clearly see that 3/5 plus 3/5 is more than 1. it means that there are a few people who can both dance and both swim. All right. So let the total number of pupils be x. The number of pupils that swim is equal to 3 by 5x. Number of pupils that dance are 3 by 5x. Now 5 students do both swim and dance. Since these 5 students are counted in both, so we will subtract 5 from 3/5 of the class. 3/5 plus 3/5 is minus 5 is equal to the total number of students. From here, when you solve it, you get an answer which is equal to 25. So x will be equal to 25. This was our answer for question number 14. Let's discuss question number 15. Sasha's garden has a shape shown. All the sides are either parallel or perpendicular to each other. Some of the dimensions are shown in the diagram. What is the perimeter? Perimeter is outer boundary. Let's start counting the outer boundary. 5 plus 1, this is 1, right? Plus 3, this is 3. Plus 1, plus 4, plus 1, this is 6. And this is 3. So when you add it all, it will be equal to, let's count it, 5 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 6 plus 3. So what is it? 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. So 24 is the answer. So this is it for today. I've solved 5 questions for you. In my next video, I'll be solving the next 5 questions. I hope you've understood it. Allah Hafiz.